Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Joe Jaguar. Just to add, if you guys are actually searching for me, if you actually type in Joe Jaguar, you might not find me. You might have to type in my last name, Joe Aguiar, A-G-U-I-A-R. I might change my, I guess that's my Google account name. However, if I do, it says it only will let you do it once or twice, and then that's it, your like real information. So I guess that's why I probably haven't, and I just go by Joe Jaguar, which is kind of my stage name since I was 17, as I explained on one of the very first videos I did. So just thought I'd let you guys know. If you know, I call myself Joe Jaguar. However, if you actually search it, you got to do Joe Aguiar. I'm going to consider, if I do change it, I'm only probably can do it one more time or once, and then that's it. Anyway, today I'm going to show you guys, I already did it, however I forgot to record it. So I'm just going to kind of run it through. Hopefully you guys will understand. It's very, very simple to do. I'm going to show you how to install a solar filter. So what I bought on Amazon is one of these. This is from Thousand Oaks. I like Thousand Oaks. There's a few different other companies. Badar or Badar is another good name. The Badar one is more white. You can see a little bit more granulation on the sun's surface, but it's minute. So some people prefer that just for the extra few percent clearness on the sun's surface. Just to be clear, with this type of solar filter, or they also call it the white solar viewing, you cannot see flares or shooting fire coming out of the sun. Okay, that's the other kind. That's the HA or hydrogen alpha one. That's usually the ones that you've seen in my other videos. The Coronado Solar Max ones are dedicated for that. This will just let you see the natural color of the sun and sunspots and stuff like that. Sometimes you could just kind of see a little bit of granulation, but you know, it's a little tough to see. But mainly it's for sunspots and the sun color. Now, Thousand Oaks will get you a real orangey yellow color. If you get the Badar one, it's going to be more white, bluish. There's another company, it's more in the US, Seymour. I tried it before. I don't like it because it's a green color. So it doesn't really, you don't get a nice visual effect when you see something you're not used to, like a green sun. But anyway, so it comes, and it was pretty cheap. This was like a sheet of 12 by 12 inches, and this is what it looks like. See if I can get closer. So it looks like aluminum foil almost on one side. The other side is black. This is what Thousand Oaks calls the polymer. Anyway, so what I did is, if you have a scope, let me put this down. Stay there. If you have a scope, a lot of refractors have these inner caps, and reflectors too. This is the cheapest way to do it. Now, you can buy a ready pre-made full aperture, they call it, that goes right over the front. And that might be like 50 bucks. But $19 Canadian, I was able to get 12 by 12, and I could probably make about 6 different solar filters. So if you have 2 or 3 scopes, even binoculars for your finder scope, this will work. You just need to have a scope that has this kind of dust cap, which is the easiest way. If not, you could also try, you know, like the coffee can, the lid. You know, you can just get one of those. As long as it fits nice and snugly, you can put felt on the inside or double-sided sticky tape. You just don't want it to fall out. That's the most important thing, guys. So if you do that way, the dollar store also has these type of cans or whatever. Anything that fits over, and I would say the lip should be, you know, close to 3/4 of an inch, and should be a little tight, so it will not fall off. Okay, but I'm just going to show you today how to do one if your reflector or refractor has this dust cap here. So again, what I did is I just cut. I actually did 2 scopes already. The other one, remember the what's it called? Icon scope, or whatever that. That 4-inch f7 refractor I just did before. I think it's IKSON, whatever that name brand is. Anyway, so I did that one, but I already packed it. So I'm just going to show you this guy quickly, and I already did it, but I'm just going to kind of do it. So I just cut it 4 by inch square, then I just cut the outside out. Then with the glue gun, that's how I use it. You could use double-sided sticky tape. I would probably don't use the dollar store one. Use maybe the 3M one. I think that one's a little thinner and it's definitely 2-3 times stronger. Anyway, what I do is on the inside, once this guy's hot, I do it closer to the edge, and I always go at least an inch over this hole. I just want to be careful because I don't want the sun, let's see if I can get that closer. I don't want the sun, or like you to put the filter, this part is the black, so the other side is the silver. It says to have the silver out towards the sun. So I always go at least an inch diameter all the way around, bigger than the actual hole, because I don't want the sun to, if you do it exactly or just a 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch bigger than the hole, I don't want the sun to seep through any of the sides, up, down, left, or right. So I always do it at least an inch bigger. So basically, just get your glue gun with it melted, put it there, then wear gloves. You know, of course, the gloves like everybody's wearing now for the virus, and then just put it on, and with your hand, just put it into the glue. That's it. It takes literally 10 minutes to do. Again, it's one of the cheapest way, and mind you, when viewing the sun, yes, it's not a full aperture solar filter, but remember, the sun is so close, comparing to astronomical terms, you don't need a huge scope to see it in white light. So that might make it a 60 millimeter refractor type of size, but that's okay. That will be good enough, but that's how I do scopes that have this inner dust cap thing. Reflectors and refractors have those. Again, if you have a scope that doesn't have this, go to the dollar store or something like that, or get a tea can or a coffee tin can once it's done, and see if that can, as long as that lid is at least a 3/4 inch or a little bit bigger, put foam tape. Just make sure it's really snugly. You have to put a little tension to pull it out. You don't want it to fall off. But in most cases, most people are looking 45-degree angle or more when you're looking at the sun, so it shouldn't drop like that. But just be careful. It should be a little snugly. Anyway, that's how you do a solar filter on an inner cap, and hopefully you like that. All you need is just to order. Like I said, it's pretty cheap. The solar film, there's a few different companies. I got the 12 by 12 for 19 Canadian. That could be about 15 American, about 11 bucks UK. And then you just need one of these. I use a hot glue gun. You can use a 3M double-sided tape as well. I'm always a little cautious with the double-sided tape because some are a little thick, and I don't want the sun kind of squeezing through. I just wouldn't want to take any chance. I just prefer this, and I've done this for years and years, well over 20 years, maybe even more, and I've never had a problem in coming off, that type of thing. So cheers guys, see you on the next video.